So I really hate that I have to make this video, but I'm sick and tired of these types of things going just really under the radar, and it's all along the lines of, oh yeah, they have a really bad rep, no. I'm tired of that. It deserves to be said because I don't want people making the same mistake that I did, and also thievery in esports needs to stop, and that's exactly what it is. When you sign a contract, you say that you're going to do something for somebody. You need to follow through. My problem here is that not even like, oh, well, we can, or there's just no communication. It's just completely ghosting entirely. And I think that's even worse than not being able to live up to your contractual obligations. O1 Esports stole money from me. Now, before we even get into that, obviously we have to talk about the big Saudi Arabia controversy where I chose to not accept prize money because I didn't feel comfortable taking it from the Saudi royalty. For a lot of the other things, there was a lot of controversy. I suggest you probably can go back and find some of that. But I chose not to take any prize money from it because I wasn't comfortable with it ethically. However, I was going to take my normal consult coaching fee for my assistance with the team, whether it was the VOD reviews, sitting in the scrims. And there actually ended up not being that much of that. It ended up owing me a lot less than normal because the scrim structure and all that kind of stuff ended up being really, really weird. So I actually didn't do that much coaching. So we're not talking very much money at all here. And I have not been paid. I have reached out to the management, which, by the way, the low level management here, some of the managers, don't blame them. This is not them. This is the organization behind that. I hold nothing against that, or people trying to reach out and get me paid. Like, hey, I've messaged them and they're trying to message other people. It's not necessarily their fault. However, I still have not been paid. Now, here's the thing, guys. These kind of things happen sometimes, and it's really frustrating, but it's not just me. I have been in touch with several players and coaches who have worked with O1 Esports. Now, I'm not going to call them out by name. If they would like to add their name onto this list and let them know who they are, but there have been several, if not many, players and coaches who have worked with O1 Esports recently, whether it was this season, the season before, and so on. I can't really elaborate more than that. Who have not been paid either, and still have not been paid, and probably never will be paid for their work with O1 Esports. O1 Esports, you're a bunch of thieves. Shame on you. You give a terrible name onto esports, and this is the kind of stuff that's holding esports from being taken seriously. The thing is that whether you're a pro player or a pro coach, this isn't just fun, spending money. We rely on this. Like, this is money that I need to pay my mortgage and to pay my bills, right? Obviously, I wanted to spend time helping out with players who, like Hadi and Admiral and Majid, who are old friends, but it was time taken out of my day to help you guys out, many hours, right? Even though it wasn't as much as I thought it would be, it's still hours that I needed that I could have been doing private coaching or working on my own things. I have a mortgage to pay. Please pay me. So, warning to people out there, stay away from O1 Esports. Fans of O1 Esports, do not be fan of O1 Esports. They're thieves. Shame on this organization. It's not just about the money. It's about the whole ethical thing about it. It doesn't matter if they owed me $10. You don't ghost people and do the wrong thing. That is the wrong thing. Esports, it's time to grow up. Stop acting like scumbags like the rest of the world. Behave, step up, do better. Pay your players and coaches.